Just waking up, being thankful. Today's Sunday, and I was doing some thinking, and I was wondering how much money I've earned since I joined MCA. I joined in the summer of 2012, and after adding up everything, my MCA T-shirt clothing store, all my sales from everyone I brought into MCA, and my marketing tools store. I'm happy to say I've earned over $1 million in MCA. And in 2012, I was flat broke with no car on food stamps. I've made over $1 million in MCA. I want you guys to understand one thing, man. One of the keys to my success was consistency. I've been consistent in this company alone since I started. I did not hop into any other home-based business when I could have. I haven't joined any other home-based business. And one of the other things that I can say that you need to understand that's very important is I blocked out a lot of people in my life. Now, you may think that, you want to communicate with a bunch of people and know a bunch of people and blah, 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 and everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to have the largest following and think it's all about that. It's not all about that. It's about just being laser focused on your business. Because, see, when you are engaging in activity with a lot of different people, instead of focusing on your work, you can get distracted. And then you can eventually, I've seen this happen with so many people. We've seen those that are in MCA that do well like me, those that are consistently making $2,000 or more a week. We see this, that a lot of these people they leave MCA and then they come running back to MCA because somebody distracted them, and then they fell for that and they went for that. They've jumped from one company to another company to another company to another company, making little money here, little money there, little money here and there. But they always end up coming right back to pushing MCA. And then guess what? They'll leave MCA again and jump off to something else. You got to learn to be consistent and loyal to something. I've been loyal to this company for 5 years almost. Well, it's almost 5 years. And I've made $1 million in this company. Now, if that's not an inspiration for you to get up and bust your butt at this awesome opportunity, I don't know what to tell you. I wish I still had $1 million saved. But at the end of the day, it's all good. As long as I'm being consistent, I'll always be able to be without a job. And for me, just knowing that I pay $5 a week for roadside assistance, no matter what I save or what I spend, knowing I can always just continue to just be my best on a weekly basis at this company is good enough for me. If I'm making $3,000 a week, I'll be satisfied. Because the fact that I can just wake up every day and not have to do what most of the world has to do is amazing. Most of the world has to get up and either struggle, or they have to work a job they don't like, or they are restricted because they are on a job and someone is controlling them. MCA does not control me. Rodney Walker controls me. And I can do anything that I want to do 7 days a week because of my consistency and hard work and branding my name and branding myself in this company. Don't sleep, man. I feel sorry for a lot of people that don't see the power of this. As a matter of fact, it's more important that you understand the other things that I preach about as far as branding your name, branding yourself, and being consistent. That's more powerful than the fact of MCA, because if you don't have that, you're never going to get to the level I'm at or half the level I'm at, because you're not being focused. You're not branding yourself. You're not branding your name. You're not being consistent. I work 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week. I've been working 7 days a week since I started. A lot of people in businesses, they make a little money, then they disappear and they leave their business for a week or two and go fly off somewhere, and then their income falls. You know, you seen me. Look at where I'm at now. Look at the bracket I'm in right now. You see me when I started, I was making 500 to 1,000 a week in 2012. Then I jumped into 3,000 or 4,000 a week, and I was kind of like 3,000 or 4,000 a week all of 2013. I had a couple weeks in 2013 where I made like 7,000. That was like 2 weeks. Like all of 2013, all of 2014. I was doing like 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 a week, and then 2014 I was doing like 3,000 to 4,000 a week. 2015 I was doing like 4,000 a couple weeks. That was 5,000 a week. 2016 I'm doing like 5,000 to 8,000 a week. Right? Can you see the growth? You should be able to realize what I'm telling you is true, because if you look at my track record, you go back through my videos, you see the growth. You see the growth. Now it's 2017. I'm doing like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 a week. And you know why? That's because I'm being consistent. But if I was running off to Dubai and shit for fucking 2 weeks or whatever the fuck, and leaving my business and not focusing, it's okay that you can travel and you can work on your business out of town, but let's just be real. You're focusing on being on vacation. That's why you're doing it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a vacation, but what I want you all to just see, and everybody lives their life and they do whatever they want to do, that's fine. But what I'm trying to tell you, if you stay laser focused like I am, you'll always just keep growing. A lot of people are like this in MCA. They're like this. And that's fine, but I just want you guys to see the power in staying laser focused and being consistent. I've been like this since 2012. I've been like this. That's how I've been. Now, I mean, look, I done made over 6 figures. You know, my first year, I think I have. Yeah, I mean, since the beginning of this year, I've been making like $10,000 a week. I may make 8,000 and 9,000, then I may make 13,000. So it kind of balances out. I've been making like $10,000 a week on average, every week, because I'm consistent, and because I branded my name, because I built up this life now. You see what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to understand the power and be consistent. You do whatever you want to do. It's your life. You live however you want to live. But at the end of the day, you know, it's not just about being an MCA. It's about, you got to build a name for yourself. You got to build you gotta learn how to promote yourself. You gotta work hard. You gotta be consistent, man. And it's just what I want to tell you guys. So thank you, Motor Club of America. It just blows my mind, man. It's just, I pay $5 a week to support this company and make sure that I'm a member, and I make all this amount of money every week. And people say stuff to me like, well, it's, the famous excuse, you've been doing this so long, you've got all these people under you, so you're making all this money off all this residual income. That is a lie. The money that I'm making, the majority of the money that Rodney Keith Walker makes on a weekly basis is because I enroll between 100 to 200 people every single week. And I've been enrolling 100 to 200 people every week. There has not been 1 week there hasn't been a week I haven't enrolled. How do I say this? There hasn't been a week that has went by that I enrolled less than 100 people. since I don't know when, since probably like the beginning of 2016. Every week I enroll more than 100 people. And so that's why I make the type of money that I make. Now, some of those people quit. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. You can quit whatever. You can sign up today and you can quit. They ain't gonna stop my income. But that's life. You gotta understand, in any business, people are gonna cancel, quit, or do a return. You think Walmart's gonna, care if you buy a product from Walmart and somebody returns a product? They get millions of dollars probably a week in returns. You think that stops Walmart? Anybody can sign up to me and quit and cancel. You think it's gonna stop me? No, I could care less if you quit. If you quit on yourself for something that's $5 a week, there is nothing else in this life you could possibly want in a home-based business, because there's nothing else out there that has any type of power like we have that's cheaper. So this is it. This is it. It's 1,000 home-based businesses, but if you quit on something that's $40 to start for the roadside assistance and $5 a damn week, I don't know what you could possibly want out of life. Keep your day job or go get one. But man, this is crazy. Over $1 million selling roadside assistance.